Hey there, how's it going? Welcome back to another Route 24 video. This is Fate EXTELLA link for the PS4, so if you missed the last part, go ahead and check the description. You'll find a handy link down there. I think we're going to go ahead and check out some more extra battles just before we head into some story or whatever. So in the last part, we did take on the first extra battle here, and I guess now we can do the next one, or maybe one of these ones. So it looks like any of the extra battles that have the prefix X in front of them are legitimate extra battles that have nothing to do with the story. These two, however, Yodo Saksen and Yushi no Kyushitsu, are these are like harder versions of the story fights. So if you did those and you're like, okay, maybe I want another challenge, I want to do them again, but harder than before, you can do the extra battle versions of them, and I guess you would get more rewards. It's also an easy way to, I guess, grind out experience. I think we'll just do the second one. Let's not do anything tricky. Let's not do something too hard. The recommended level is level 12, so I think we can have Charles Manu jump in, and or maybe Tamamo no Mai. I think she's up there in levels. It looks like our two bosses for this stage is Darius III and Iskandal, whatever, man. So they've joined forces or something, it looks like here. And to hold them off, we need Tamamo's Noble Phantasm. And win that, we'll have a fighting chance. So we have to protect her and take them out. Shouldn't be too hard, right? So we've been playing this game for a couple weeks now. Just doing a bunch of stages, looking at some story, enjoying the characters, I guess. The last part we did use Elizabeth, but I think I want to check out another servant because we have a bunch. We've unlocked a little bit more. We could do Archer or Gawain because we haven't seen them yet. We'll do Archer. Mume, Nameless. Of course, that entails having to set him up with some skills. You know, despite not using him, actually, we already have a bunch of skill slots opened up just from doing his side missions. I do not know anything about this character, like how he plays or whatever. Actually, I don't even know anything about this character, like in terms of lore. I mentioned this before, but I haven't been keeping up with Fate at all in any manner. I did watch Unlimited Blade Works when the series came out a couple years ago, and that was fun, that was good. I mean, if you like anime or whatever, you probably have already seen it. And like, the Fate series is selling so much, so if you're into it, like into merchandise and stuff like that, maybe you have a couple figures already. Alright, just kind of randomly choosing skills here. We have stuff to boost damage, and we have stuff to boost defense. I don't know why I keep like selecting and then unselecting it, but whatever. That's good for now. We're totally winging it here. So he's level 1 because we haven't used him, so it would be a little foolish to jump in, I think, without at least jumping him to, level 11 first. Okay, so we're getting a bunch of active skills here. You can only equip 4 at a time though, so I don't know. I really don't know what to do. We haven't played as him yet, so we're just gonna go ahead and kind of choose one of these at random. I think that's all good, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this out for now. So we have our character set up, we have our skills in our character. We can talk to Nero real quick, see what she says. Okay, so we're getting an extra side mission from her, just to use some of our skills. I think it said 4 times. I don't know why I walked over here, because you actually don't need to, you can just teleport. I'm pretty excited for the next couple months in terms of games. I do have a Switch, but I haven't been playing it all that often. I did mention that I really wanted to pick up The World Ends With You on the Switch because I loved that game when I was a kid. I played the hell out of it on my DS. So I did. Actually, I got the Switch version, and I've been playing through it. And it's pretty much the same. If you like that game, if you like The World Ends With You, it's pretty much The World Ends With You. I do have a couple complaints about it in terms of controls, because if you're playing it in handheld mode, you have to use the touchscreen. Like, not an option. It's touchscreen only. Even movement is touchscreen, which I think is kind of weird. Usually people have, the Joy-Cons, like on their console attached to it, but you can't even use the Joy-Cons to like move. If you're playing the game in docked mode, you have to use like weird motion controls. So I feel like they could have worked through that a little better, but in November we're getting Pokemon Let's Go, so that's exciting if you're a Pokemon fan. In December we're getting Smash Bros. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing, sorry. Let's just wing it. Let's just wing it. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to go deal with that. Why did I pick that up? I had full health. What a tremendous waste. Okay, so yeah, she's going to use her Noble Phantasm to help us out. And that means we get to like our active skills recover like way faster. But yeah, games. It's gonna be pretty good. Just like wigging. I'm just using all his skills here to see what they look like. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. So the fact that we get to use our skills like rapidly, maybe we'll make this pretty fun. You can't move, by the way. Like once you're in that animation, you're pretty much locked into it. But it has such a wide frontal arc that as long as your enemy is in front of you, I think you're good. Okay, I need to take out like one more aggressor here. Oh, here he is. Just not hitting him. Not hitting anything. I need to go and like invest myself in Fate. I only feel like it's like I have a weird like responsibility, I think, like to try to play these games. I think FGO, like Fate Grand Order, has been around in Japan for 2-3 years, maybe. The English release was a couple years after, but it's pretty big now. I think the English version is a little bit behind on events. So maybe on the internet, if you follow the series, you might have seen like a couple like event stuff, event characters, event costumes. But I think the English version is closing the gap. I'm not sure. Like, I honestly, I don't know. There are some people that spend like hundreds of dollars on the gachas for FGO, and that it terrifies me. I have a coworker, and I haven't asked him directly, but I've heard secondhand that he's spent money on the gachas. But hey, if that's your thing, like, you know, if that's your thing, then maybe that's fine. There are people that spend a lot of money elsewhere, right? And if gaming is your hobby, if this is what you love, maybe it's fine to spend money on it. I don't know. I think in like free-to-play games, it's like you have to work out in your mind, is your time worth the money that you're about to spend? Like, let's say you only buy AAA games, and 2 come out in a month. Let's say you spend a little over $100. But what if you don't play AAA games? What if you only play gacha games, right? So once a month, can you treat yourself to $100 gacha? So if that makes sense to the player, whatever, man. I guess it's, you know, it's your business. Why are these guys so far? Come, get over here. Come to me. I like Archer so far, actually, or Mume. Sorry, I mean Archer's just a class. But I like this character. He's not that hard to use. Yeah, no, pretty good. Okay, so shields are down. And I guess we can move on to the next objective. Okay, let's just take out Darius III. And should be it for now. Like, for this part of the mission, I mean. Okay, a little unexpected. Are they both fucking... Are they... God damn. Tamomo, by the way, is like at half health. I feel pretty bad. I need to like go and defend her. I always wonder, like, if I weren't into video games, where would I spend my money? Because everyone has to have a hobby, right? Everyone has like a thing that they spend money on. And it's weird, like, you know, like people have hobbies that are supposedly, you know, acceptable or whatever, like photography. You meet a guy who's like, oh, I spent like $500 on lenses. And people would be like, oh, you're a photographer, that's so cool. But I've met people where I'm like, oh, I've spent like $300 on a game and, you know, some goods, some anime merchandise. And people look at me like, that's weird. But, you know, it's perspective, I think. If you love what you love, then you love what you love. Yeah, no, I'm fucking dying. Stop. Stop hurting me. No, I'm not fine. I'm really hurt. Okay, that was kind of risky. That really hurt. Let's just clean up here.
イスカンダルは防具でどこからでも襲ってくる。気をつけてね。ご主人様が襲われています。救援をお急ぎください。
Alright, yeah, we should just try to help her out.
制服を
Alright, well, with Darius the Third out of the way for now, that's a good place to take a break. So if you don't want to miss the next part, just keep it on the channel. It'll be up really soon, within a couple days. If you want to see more gameplay, yeah, it'll be up soon. Let me know that. You can leave a comment down below. Feel free to follow me on Twitter or whatever. If you have some extra time, feel free to head on over to the channel and find something else to watch. But as always, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again. Take care.